Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start new chapter 23, line graph and linear graph. So basically in this chapter we have to understand that why these kind of graphs are formed. So what is line graph? Basically a line graph is a graph in which a line graph display data that changes continuously. That means on that line graph we can represent data, or it display data that changes continuously over a period of time. According to time it changes, and it consists of bits of line segment joining consecutively. So starting from exercise 23, see question number 1. In this question we have the following table depicts the maximum temperature on 7 days of a particular week. Study the table and draw line graph for the same. So in this we have given days are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So here maximum temperature on Sunday 25, on Monday it is 26, Monday it is 28, Tuesday it is 26, Wednesday 32, Thursday 29, Friday 24, and on Saturday 31. So on this information we have to make a line graph. So in this line graph, on x-axis we will represent number of days, that is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and on y-axis we will represent this temperature. So on Sunday, here temperature we can take the difference of 5, that is 5, 10, 15 up to 45. On Sunday temperature is 25, then on Monday it is 28, then 26, then 32, then 29, then 34 and then 31. So here we have to join these lines, that is from 25 to 28. Similarly from this 28 to 26, then here 32, then 29, 34 and then 32. So in this way we can form a line graph. Now after this, see question number 2. Here also consider the following input output table, draw a line graph for it. So in this input we have given 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and output we have given 2, 5, 11, 14 and 20. Now use the graph draw to predict the output for input of 3 and 8. So in this solution from the graph, so by using this graph, on x-axis we can take here input and on y-axis we can take output. So on input we can take, that is 1, 2, 3 up to 7, and here on output we can take a gap of 5, that is 5, 10, 15 up to 45. So after representing this we have given 1 and 2. So here 1 and 2, then here 1 and 5, then after this 3 and a. So this point we have to represent. After this then 5, here for 5 it is given 14, and then for 6 it is we have to find this point B, and for 7 it is given 20. Now for 7 here we have 20. Now here we have to depict point for 3 and for 6. So here 3 it will be equal to 10, and here for B it will be equals to 20. So this point we have to depict. So similarly we can solve it for 3 and 8. So we can say that for 3 it is 10, so for 3 it is 10, and for 8 we can take for 8 also. So when we represent for 8, so it will be represent by this line. Here we can draw 8, and for 8 this was equals to 20. So in this way we can solve it. Now after this, see next question. So in next question, question number 3, here we have given the table given below depict the annual gross profit of a company for a period of 5 years. Study the table and draw a line graph for the same. So in this we have to make this table. Year we have given 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016 and 2017, and gross profit in lakhs, that is 17, 15.5, 11.4, 12.1 and 14.9. So when we represent this graphically, in this we can represent on x-axis year and on y-axis gross profit. So years 2013 to 2017 we can write, and profit here we can take the gap of 2, that is 2, 4, 6 up to 18. Now for first from table 2013 it is 17. So for 2013 here we can represent 17, then 2014 15.5, then 2015 11.4, 2016 12.1, and for 2017 it is 14.9. so by representing this we can join these points. So in this way we can represent it graphically. Now in question number 4 we have Ajita start off from home at 7 a.m. with her father on a scooter that goes at a uniform speed of 30 km per hour. Her father drops her school after half an hour late. She stays in the school till 1:30 p.m. and take a auto rickshaw to return home. The auto rickshaw has a uniform speed of 10 km per hour. Now draw the line graph for the given situation and also determine the distance of Ajit's school from her home. So in this solution, display distance of Ajit's house school from her home is given by. So here distance of school and home is given. So here we can find speed equals to, for formula, that is speed equals to distance upon time, and we can find that distance equals to speed into time. So here we have given distances, that therefore speed it will be half into 30. So by solving it we can find that distance will be equals to 15 kilometers. So 15 kilometers is the distance. Now we can make here distance time graph. So main thing is graph. So in this graph on x-axis we can represent the time, and on y-axis we can represent distance. So starting from time, that is 7 a.m., then 8 a.m., then 9 up to 15 a.m., or this 15 a.m. means 3. So in this we can represent. Now after this it is given that from 7:30 a.m. here 7:30 a.m. we have to start from this point, that is 8 a.m. to it is 15. Similarly in this after 1, that means at 13, this point will we have to represent. So here we can represent this distance time graph. Now after this, next question, in question number 5 we have the following table shows the percentage of students who drop out of the school after completing high school. So here we have given and percentage of student who drop out the school. So in the same way, on x-axis we can represent year, and on y-axis we can represent percentage of students. So here in 2015 it is 6%, 2007 it is 5.5, 2009 it is 4.7, then in 13 it is 4.9, then in 2015 it is 4, and in 2017 it is 4.5. So in this way we can represent this percentage, and we can represent this graph. Similarly, in question number 6, the following table shows the percentage of students who drop out the school after completing the high school. This question is also same as the above. Here age is given and boys and girls. So in this we will make two graphs for girls and boys separately. Now here on x-axis we can represent ages, and on y-axis we can represent this time, that is a percentage. So in this, one graph is for boys and one graph is for girls. So in this, the straight line, this line shows for boys and dotted form shows for girls. So in this way we can represent this. So here on 8 it is given 72 for boys and 77 for girls. Here for 9 it is given 75 for boys and 81 for girls. So similarly, by making this graph we can join these lines, and by joining we can represent this graphically. Now similarly, in first part it is asking both boys and girls achieve their maximum height is 18th year. So we can say that here in 18th year we can see the maximum height. Similarly, for second it is asking who grows faster at puberty, that is 14 years to 16 years. So who grows faster? Boys grows faster than girls in puberty. So this we have to show. Now after this, see next question. In question number 7 we have given a car is traveling from city P to city Q, which are 350 km apart. The line graph given below describe the distance of the car from the city P at different time. So in this we have given a graph, and by using these question we have to write their answers. So in this question here we have given this graph, and by using this graph we have to tell these questions. So now here first part we have given what information is given on two axes. So on one axis we have given time, and on y axis we have given distance. So we can say x axis shows the time and y axis shows the distance of the car from point P. Now for second question, from where and when did the car begins its journey? So from where car is beginning its journey? So car is beginning its journey from point P, as it is saying that a car is traveling from city P. So it is starting from point P. And time, so what time is there at time 8? So that is time is given here 8 a.m. So we can say that the car begins its journey from city P at 8 a.m. Now its third part, it is saying that how far does the car go in first hour. So in first hour how much distance, or we can say that how fast, that is speed we have to tell. So car cover that distance. First of all we can tell here distance. The distance is given for first it is 50, and for second the gap of 50 is given. So we can say that the car covers 50 kilometer in first hour. So in first hour it covers 50 kilometer. Now then in fourth, how far did the car go during A, that is in second hour, and for B in third hour. So in second hour how much distance it travels. So in first hour it covered 50 kilometer, then in second hour it will cover 50 plus 50, that is 100 kilometer in second hour. Now for third hour, after third hour, that is third hour means here 10 at 10 a.m. So in third hour it will be 11 a.m. So in 11 from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. it is covering only 50 kilometer, from 150 to 200. We can say the distance between 150 and 200 is 50. So in third hour it covers only 50 kilometer. Now fifth, was the speed same during the first 3 hours? How do you know it? So we can say that no, here it is not same. So it is the speed between the 3 hours is not same. Why? Because here distance is different. When any vehicle is covering different distance, so we can say that speed is also different. So we can say no, because the distance covered per hour is not uniform or not same. Now sixth part, did the car stop for some during any at any place? So we have to tell, did the car stop somewhere? Now justify your answer. Yes, so the car stopped during 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Why? Because from 11 a.m. to 12 noon we can say that distance is same. At 11 a.m. it is also at 200, and at 12 noon it is also at 200. So we can say that during 11 a.m. to 12 noon car is stopped for some reason. So as we know that as indicated by horizontal line segment during the period. Now here seventh, when did the car reach city Q? So car reached city Q at last, that is from the graph we can say the last point is at 2 p.m. So we can say the car at 2 p.m. the car reaches the city Q. So in this way you can do this question. Now after this question number 8, question number 8 is also same. So a courier person cycled from town to a neighboring suburban area to deliver the parcel to merchant. His distance from the town at different time as shown by the graph. So this graph is given. Now in first part we have to tell what is the scale taken for time axis. So scale taken for time axis, we can say the distance for 1 unit it is 15 minutes. So from time we can say 1 unit is equals to 15 minutes. And second, how much did the person take for travel? So how much time a person is taking? The person is traveling for 3 hour and 30 minutes. So we can say time is 3 hour and 30 minutes. Now then fourth, did the person stop on his way? Explain. Yes, the person is stopped in one way. So at what time? The time from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. it was stopped. Now fifth, during which period did the ride fast? So in which period he ride fast? So here from the fastest growth is shown from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. So we can say that at 10 to 11, the highest 10 to 11 it is stop, and 11 to 12 it is fast, and more than this we can say from 11 to 9 also. So he ride faster during 11 a.m. to 9 a.m. Now similarly see question number 9. In question number 9 we have a man start his journey from his car from his location A and came back. The graph given below shows the position at the different time. Now in by watching this graph we have to tell these answers. Now first part, at what time did he start and end his journey? So from the question we can say he start his journey at 5:30 a.m. and end at 6 p.m. Similarly in second part, what was the total duration of journey? So total duration of journey was 12 hour and 30 minute. In third part, which journey onward or return was the longest duration? So which journey has the longest duration, onward or forward? So it is forward. Now fourth, how many hours did he not move? So how many hours he did not move? So from this time, that is from after 5 to up to 10 he didn't move. So total timing we can say he did not move for 6 hours. So total 6 hours he did not move. Now in fifth part, at what time did he have the fastest speed? So from the graph we can say the fastest speed was shown from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. So 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. the speed was fastest. Now after this, question number 10, the line graph given below shows the yearly sale given for manufacturing company during the last 5 years. So study above graph carefully and answer the following question below. So first part, what were the sale in 2013, 2015 and 2016? So in 2013 sale was 7 crore, in 2015 it is 10 crore, and in 2016 it is 8 crore. Now second, compute the difference between the sale in 2012 to 2016. So differences in 2012 and 2015, the difference was 4 crore. So we have to subtract the sale of 2016 and sale of 2012. So here it is equals to total 4 crore. Now in third part, in which year was there the greatest difference between the sale as compared to previous year? So the greatest difference was shown is in 2015, as from the graph the greatest distances from 2015. So 2015 shows the greatest difference. So in the same way you have to try these questions, and you have to do remaining question of this exercise also. So in this way you can complete this chapter. So all of you, thank you for watching this video and have a nice day to all.